So Pax is telling the truth? She didn't run away? You sent her away? Why did you lie to me?
We were trying to protect you. We had to make sure no one else knew. If outsiders learned the Pax was special...
Mom's made a mistake, Z. But they did it to protect you.
I was old enough to handle the truth then. And at some point in the past 16 years, maybe somebody should have clued me in.
We should have, but... the longer Pax was gone, the more it felt like we'd risked too much talking about it.
You were afraid I'd be angry?
That you'd follow her. I'm sorry, Z. We made mistakes and...
That still doesn't explain why you didn't try to get in touch. I honestly don't care why you left. I do care that you never tried to come back. You never wrote. You never called.
I know I screwed up. But you don't know what it was like.
Because you didn't tell me. How could I know? You just let 16 years pass without trying to reach out to help me understand? So what happened? Why did you send Pax away?
Maybe Pax wants to.
Let's just move on with our lives.
Seriously?
Maybe she's right, Z. We need to put the past to rest. Please forgive us. And don't blame Pax for our mistakes.
Forgive? I mean... I just learned I've been living a lie half my life. So forgiving is one thing. I don't see how any of us can, just move on and be fine with this?
We don't have to be fine with any of it, Z. But we can forgive and move on. I know Annie feels like she failed us all. She didn't. We can't always see the consequences of our choices. Holding a grudge gets us nowhere. And we still have a long way to go.
We can never return.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry, my love. I hope someday I can visit you again. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Rosa.
Rosa isn't here, Mom. She's in your heart. She's with us wherever we go.
I'm sorry, but that's... Seriously? In your heart?
That's the most cornball thing I've ever heard you say, Pax. I didn't think you had it in you.
Wherever we go. Really? Really? That's what...
But you're right. Rosa will always be with us. She's not bound to this place. And neither are you, Z. You need to go with Pax.
Wait, what? No. No way.
What
I
do you
would rather...
think will happen? If you stay with me, sooner or later justice will come. But I'm an old lady. They'll never believe I had anything to do with it. But if you're with me, what do you think will happen?
Oh, so now you're sending me away? Just
like we did with Pax. For everyone's sake and with the very best of intentions. This was a good home. But it's just a place. And it means nothing without the people.
Annie, sorry, but we need to leave. Justice will be here soon.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
I hate to rush things, but there's a good chance more of them are on the way.
We're ready.
Okay, good. We should be able to fit everyone, if you don't mind the cramped
Oh,
seating.
honey, we're not coming with you. We wouldn't get past the first checkpoint. We'll be fine. At least, I hope we will. I don't know if we can ever be a family again. Maybe I'll get back into the resistance game. Seek out my old wildflower compatriots. See what Adriana's up to. I've still got some fight left in this old body. Might as well use it to do some good. This one, on the other hand, she's coming with you. She's small and fits anywhere.
Okay, don't stick around for long. When those
They'll
guys
be
wake up...
furious! We need to get the fuck out of here! Sorry to interrupt the goodbyes, but I'm not staying here a second longer than necessary.
Promise me you'll look after each other.
If Pax can forgive and move on, maybe I can too, but I don't want this.
I'm not giving you a choice. Godspeed, girls. Keep your eyes on the road and never look back.
I love you.
Love you, Z. And you, Pax.
Take care of yourself, Mom.
I don't think I've ever seen you so human, Pax.
I'm full of surprises.
Hey, will she be okay? Your sister?
No idea. But at least she's coming with us.
Look who's up and walking again! How do you feel?
All my systems and limbs are fully operational. The young lady did a very good job.
Let's board before Theo starts yelling at us. I don't think I can deal with that right now.
What's that thing?
A non-functional cartography drone. Would you mind if I brought it along and fixed it up? I won't let it interfere with my other duties, of course. It's just that I have a lot of spare time on my hands.
Of course you can bring it. Right, Pax? It's cute! Are they turning around?
They're not. They're not looking for us. They're...
Headed for Liberty.
Why are we going so slow? Step on it, robot!
Do not step on it. Last thing we need is to get caught speeding.
No chance of that in this old bird.
Oh, this is fucking insane! What are we doing? They'll know we were there! They'll know it's us! They'll come looking
None
for
of that is
us!
happening, Zai. You're worrying over nothing. It's all in your head.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Thanks, Gnome.
Can we get some fucking music in here? I need music.
Of course, ma'am.
You look exhausted.
Holy cow, that was close.
Ma'am?
You're good to drive?
The young lady is very proficient. Physically, I'm fully functional. There are still some odd errors in my log, but those should clear up soon.
We're back en route.
A global eclipse divided states, consciousness. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm, mm. The influence, apocalypse.
Ready to crash for the night?
So, like I was saying... Holy cow, that was close.
We should start thinking about camping for the night.
Is that a good idea?
We'll draw more attention driving in the dark. Robot, let us know as soon as you spot a rest stop.
There's one coming up in a few miles. I'll let you know when we're close.
We all need to eat and get some rest. It's been a stressful day.
Oh, that's an understatement. But I'm definitely up for some more of those hot dogs.
Hot dogs. That's what you're thinking about right now?
You haven't tasted these hot dogs.
Jesus Christ, you guys are unbelievable. So you just sit around the campfire and talk?
We also grill sausages. Well, some of us do. I'm not into sausages.
I can attest to that.
Ha ha.
All right, Pax.
Are we sure Justice won't come swooping down on us in the middle of the night?
No, they weren't looking for you. They came for the drugs. They must have received a tip from somewhere, or someone.
Maybe one of the Camp Karens? Right, Pax? They were all infected.
Don't get why anyone would do that to him.
Fred was in a bad place.
Her and everyone else in Liberty. Present company excluded.
Fred's been messing with their heads for months. I should have noticed, but I had stuff going on, and yeah.
Anyway, I gotta go pray.
I think we're safe. If Justice were looking for the bus, there'd be roadblocks and patrols.
Lots of assumptions there, mister.
That's all we can do. Hope for the best and carry on.
So, apart from the talking and the eating, do you do anything else? Like, I don't know, games? Songs?
Oh, Jesus, don't give them ideas.
That was quite an adventure, huh?
One, two, three, four! Information epidemic for pollution. It's systemic. A global. Dude. The Great American Flu. A plague for every season. Influence. Divided dust. An epidemic Armageddon. A great American lie. The latest bioweapon for the influence. Apocalypse.
I'm surprised you're still standing after what you've been through today. Hey, I recognize
we
this
had
character.
music.
My
More of a
niece loves
K-pops.
him.
I swear.
Hello?
Did you just say you
Mind
like
if I keep
country
this?
music?
Not at all.
I did. I do.
Are you
Niece.
like a
Yeah.
closet cowboy?
My sister's
dear?
kid.
Where's your
I haven't,
Stetson? Your oversized belt
I haven't seen them
buckle?
for a while.
Your snakeskin boots?
It'd be nice to bring something back
No.
when
And you laughed at me for
If
my musical
I go
tastes.
back.
How the tables have turned,
They're in
sir.
in Mexico, back home. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice job on the robot.
I'm ready to eat crow.
Eat what?
Admit that I was wrong. I put all of us in danger by coming out here. I should have...
No.
No?
This was the right thing to do. We saved your family.
That's what a crew does.
True. I understand now that you had to come here. To be able to move forward.
I was stuck in the past. I was stuck here, but now I'm ready to get back on the road.
Good. And also you got that thing you carry around, the
The meme.
meme. I still don't understand what it does and how it works, but it feels important.
Like I told you all, the meme records echoes of the broadcast and lets me remix them into new vocals.
How does that even...
Don't ask me, Theo. I have no idea. When those migrants left me in Liberty, I already had the meme. No one knows where it came from. Anyway, this thing is why it was so hard to explain why we had to come here. You have to see it to understand or even believe that it exists. But coming home was mostly about Ziggy.
She doesn't seem very happy to be here. As for eating crow, I'm the one who will be dining on Corvus tonight.
Appreciated, buddy. And let's just agree to share the bird dinner.
Nice job on the robot, Z. Zig? What do we call you?
Either's fine.
Is Ziggy your real name?
It's my name. I mean, it's not the name I was born with or what my mom's called me, but it's the name I chose.
Fair enough.
So what was your sister like when she was a child?
Sometimes she was a bully, but most of the time she was my big sister. We, were close.
Any good stories?
You know, I honestly, I don't know if I'm up for it today. It's been
A day. It's been a day. Right, Gnome?
A day. So you work with robots?
yeah, I put them back together. We couldn't afford buying working ones, so I took bits and pieces from different...
Hey, Winnemucca? We are the Dustborn! We're the freaks, we're the outcasts. We look just like you, we're nothing like your past do. We will eclipse you. We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you. Your time is past. Thank you. We'll be here all night.
I'm trying to eat my lunch.
You've been avoiding me all day.
I've already said my piece. Maybe I just don't want to talk.
Sure, but I know you felt safe in Liberty, but there was no future there. Justice was gonna show up sooner or later.
Maybe. But now every community like it is in danger. Our whole way of life has been jeopardized. And for what? If we just kept our heads down and took care of our family, we could survive anything. Even if you're right, Mom can never trust the others again, I can be there for her. Or I could have. If you hadn't.
That's unfair, sis.
I've lost my
don't-
appetite.
When you have a moment, I'd like to talk about something.
How's it going?
The bus is operating as expected, the humidity is low, and our visibility is high. It's going well.
With you, I mean. How are you doing?
I'm operating within expected parameters, although I'm detecting some abnormal data from one of my subroutines. I'm sure it's nothing. I can run a self-diagnosis if you wish.
Okay.
Self-diagnosis will be completed in 37 minutes. Can I assist you with anything?
How many hours until Utah?
About 4 hours to the border. We'll stop for the night once we've crossed into Utah. We won't make it to New Jerusalem today.
That's fine. We're not scheduled to arrive before midday tomorrow.
That won't be a problem. I'll continue driving until sunset today, and we'll set off again at first light. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
Did you fix that drone?
Not yet. I need another few hours before it's operational.
What does it do?
He is a cartography drone. I'll make him useful to us. Feel free to adjust the radio. It's on the shelf above the seating area.
How fast are you going?
As fast as this vehicle can go.
Just don't get caught speeding, okay?
My programming won't allow it. You would probably be more comfortable in the back.
Any luck with the self-diagnosis?
It'll be 36 minutes until it completes.
So, about this abnormal data.
It could be anything. It's probably related to my injury at our previous stop. My servos may need readjustments.
That won't interfere with you driving the bus.
Not at all, ma'am.
I guess my sister managed to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Pardon me. Oh, right, I am Humpty Dumpty. She did an excellent job. She's a very skilled mechanic.
Someone should wake Noam. They've been sleeping all morning.
There's nothing to look at. Might as well sleep through Nevada.
I'll be happy if I never see a desert again. Is Theo sleeping too?
I'm not sleeping.
Are you knitting? You knit?
Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm actually impressed.
I'm afraid we need to make an unscheduled stop. The vehicle is low on fuel. There is a standard energy station coming up on our right. Refueling will take about 10 minutes.
We should resupply while we're there. Maybe get something for dinner.
Dinner? From a service station?
Yes?
No, Theo, no.
I'll start refueling. It will take about 10 minutes. You should probably disembark.
The sun is not doing my vitiligo any favors.
We should look for sunscreen.
Or even better, stay out of the sun completely.
I can literally feel my skin melting.
I hope the station's open. It looks a bit
Awesome?
abandoned.
What the heck? Hey, that's all right, man!
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna stop, right? It's stopping? The robot's just playing with us? Any second now. Any second.
I don't think it's stopping, Sai.
Where's Gnome?
Shit!
They're on the bus.
Well, that's good, right? Gnome can just bring the bus back when they wake up, right? Right? Yeah? No? Shit!
We made swings out of old truck tires like these back in Liberty. Sometimes the older kids would... Sai? Can you lift this door?
What if it's wired to an alarm? What if the Henry is armed? What if Justice show up? Not trying to be difficult, Pax, but let's please find another way. We're never seeing that bus again. What now? I can't remember the last time I...
Is there a car we could rent or borrow around here?
Afraid not, ma'am. Unless you count the wreck in the garage, and that's run its last mile. The closest dealership is probably in Reno or New Jerusalem. And there are no buses around here. Except for the one you arrived in, that is. This is the first time in 30 years I've seen a bus drop someone off here. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon.
Do you know if there's any taxis around or like ride-sharing services?
I'm afraid there are no taxis, ma'am. As for ride-sharing services...
Never mind.
The only folks we see on a regular basis around here are riders, and the occasional Justice Patrol.
That wasn't a public bus, that was our tour bus. Our robot driver decided to do a runner.
Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry a robot did that to you. There must be something very wrong with it.
You can say that again.
There must be something very wrong with it.
No.
Usually in that order.
So we're basically stuck here.
I'm afraid so, ma'am. But it's months since the authorities last showed up. Not much of interest going on out here in the desert.
Are you able to call for a Justice Patrol?
There's an alarm that connects with their switchboard in Reno, but, well, I'm lucky if they show up at all. Last time, it took 3 days before they sent a car. And then the officers threatened to shut me off. They don't like to come out here into riders' territory.
Do you get a lot of bikers here?
We do. I don't mean to be unfriendly, but we could do with fewer of them. If they buy anything at all, it's just grain liquor. They light a fire in the parking lot to let others know there's a party going on. And then they just drink. Sometimes they steal stuff, if there's anything left to steal. And by the time Justice shows up, if they show up, the riders are long gone.
Who's that on the poster?
Oh, well, that's my Betty, the love of my life. She's a swell gal. We came off the assembly line at the same time, and I knew as soon as I laid eyes on her, she was the one.
Okay. Everyone deserves love. So, is she?
Betty?
Right. Is Betty around?
Oh, no. She works at Betty's Diner. No Betty's ever worked at a Standard Energy service station.
Silly me. And this diner, is it close? You guys see each other on Sundays or something?
I haven't seen my Betty since, well, we shipped from the factory. I honestly don't know where she works. Alls I know is she works at a diner. And not just any diner, mind. A Betty's
Diner. Got it. Sad story being separated from the one you love.
It is. I wrote her a letter a few decades ago, but so far I haven't been able to send it. So, what are you folks doing here? I'm guessing you're not here to fuel up.
What was that letter you were talking about? The one you wrote to Betty?
Did someone say Betty?
Oh, yes. Well, I've got it right here. It has a stamp, but no address because I don't know where my Betty is. I wish I could be with her. Provide for her, make sure she's okay. But since I can't take care of her, at least I can write to her. Tell her I love her.
Oh, that might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Look, Henry, give us that letter. If we find your Betty on the road, when we find your Betty, we'll give her the letter.
Much obliged, young lady. You're a real sweetheart.
How often do you see these bikers?
Pretty often, but they don't operate on a schedule. They show up, buy booze, and light a fire in the lot. I figure the fire is some sort of signal, because it usually doesn't take long for more to show. And then they party. For hours. They don't bother me much, but they scare away other customers. And when they're drunk, they'll often shoplift.
Thanks.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I can't remember the last time I was inside a Standard Energy. Excuse me.
We need to catch up with that bus, Pax.
So, what do we do now?
We need to find a way to draw their attention.
Whose attention?
Horned riders.
What? Fuck that, are you serious?
It might backfire, but I see where you're going with this.
Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away. Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away. Sai, I need help with this door.
Of course you do. There's always another door. I don't think it's a good idea. We don't know what's behind this door.
Theo, unlock this door for me.
You think that's a good idea? Okay, I trust you. If you think this will help us get out of here.
Theo. You must know something that can help us get this car started.
Software engineer packs. Software. You guys should know by now that I know nothing about cars.
Sai. You drive. Why doesn't this truck start up?
Look, I can make a car go forward, sometimes backwards, but I don't know shit about how they operate. Ask someone else.
Z. You kept the trucks in Liberty running. Can you help me figure out why this one doesn't start?
What's the point? That useless old wreck is never getting us out of here, so whatever.
This mural is pretty cool.
This must be where the riders light their fires.
Great place for fire pit.
It's all part of the deep state's plan. They're controlling.
Gnome? Could you help me here?
Gnome?
Damn. I forgot. What can we burn that creates smoke?
Plastic? Rubber?
This must be where the riders light their fires.
What do you think it's used for? Human sacrifice?
What can we burn that creates smoke?
Plastic? Rubber?
Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away. Sai?
Yo.
I need your help with something. Can you carry this for me?
You know it. I can't see shit. I need guidance. Axe.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Marco.
Follow.
Let's go.
Come in.
Drop the tire in the fire pit.
Can do.
Let's light this up and catch us some riders.
I think you need an accelerant. It'll take a lot of heat to light up that tire.
Back in Liberty, some of the girls made their own moonshine. Talk about flammable.
This must be where the riders light their fires.
That's a fire hazard.
Welcome to Standard Energy, folks.
Another robot. Great.
Welcome back. What can I do for you this time, ma'am?
A bottle of your finest cheap booze, please.
Absolutely. I'll just need to see your Just ID along with the correct change. We accept no higher than a $20 bill. Do you have any more questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. I don't often get to exercise that programming.
Hey, Henry? Could you check if you have any vanilla ice cream left?
We haven't had ice cream here since 1997, ma'am.
About that picture.
Yes?
Can you talk about what it represents?
Well, ma'am, it represents the factory-mandated bond
The
between
accelerant?
Betty's and Henry's.
Fuck no, Pax. I don't
For
steal.
me, personally, it means more than that.
The tulips are blooming.
It represents
Go!
my Betty.
Go!
The everlasting love between us. Please come again.
What are you doing?
Lighting the tire to draw the rider's attention.
You'll lose your eyebrows doing it like that. Give me the bottle. Pass me the rag, Theo.
What are you doing with that?
She's making a very special cocktail.
A very special. Oh, I get it. Cool. Is this part of the plan?
If it is, I approve.
No, this is bad.
I mean, she did start a fire. That was the plan, wasn't it?
You're insane, Pax. I'm just stating that for the record. Pax has officially lost her mind.
I hear something.
Like, buzzing. Bees? Are there bees in the desert? I thought all bees were
Bikes.
dead.
Not just bikes. Riders.
Fuck.
What do we do, Pax? Confront them or hide?
Hey, is it really a good idea to go face to face with these idiots? I say we stay low. Find a way to steal their bikes without them noticing.
Whatever you guys choose to do, I've got your backs.
Check the fire. Hey, who are you? I know you. Alex, look! It's those psychos from the campsite.
You really hurt my feelings. And my head. I still have a pounding headache.
No one fucks with the pack and gets away with it.
Thought you'd seen the last of me? You're still on my turf. I owe you a knockout for last time.
So, I guess we're doing this?
Are these the guys we fought the other night?
You can tell with the masks.
I recognize the moves.
That's probably the Horde Rider's playbook.
Does he have a playbook?
Hello, loser. Stand still. I think these bikers fight better than the last bunch.
At the campsite, those guys were a cakewalk.
Also, they didn't have Molotovs.
Yeah, what's up?
Take that!
So, yeah, what's up with that? Throw one cocktail and suddenly everyone's got one.
We started a trend.
No, we started a wildfire. That's different.
Hey boys, how do you like this heat? You're a failure.
I don't mind, because it's a dry heat.
I was talking about the heat we're bringing.
I don't follow. What do you mean?
The heat of our combat moves, you idiot.
Oh, I'm less happy with that heat. Also, don't call me an idiot.
You're on fire. Do you guys party here often?
What? Why do you ask? Why are you asking me questions? What? Why do you ask? Why are you asking me questions?
Bitch attack. Move.
Let's get to those bikes before these idiots get back on their feet. Let's get